Hey folks, Greg here from All Queued Up. Here's a personal review, something we didn't talk about on the podcast itself, so I'm going to do more of these. There's a film that came out on Netflix called The Mitchells versus the Machines. It is a film produced primarily by the same team who did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but written by people who worked on Gravity Falls. If you ever got a chance to see that, it was wonderful cartoon. Highly recommend that one. But I got really excited about this one because the team involved had me very excited to see what they could do outside of a property that already existed. So Mitchells versus the Machines, just so you know, the plot basically is that there's an AI uprising of some kind, and the Mitchells are the last bastion of humanity, in a way. But the movie is a comedy. It's a family comedy, essentially, where the family is planning a road trip, and on this road trip is when this happens. So they devise a plan to try to stop the uprising. And there's a lot of moments that are really, really funny. It takes the idea of like the tropish idea of a robot uprising and turning it on its head by making it a comedy about this family, but where the real like heart and soul of the story is the relationship between father and daughter. The main character, she likes to make films, short films for YouTube primarily, and her father doesn't understand her. Throughout the course of the film, they start to learn about each other more and find similarities in each other's personalities. So there's a very heartwarming story involving that, and it's great. Plus, the little brother and the mom are involved with this kind of growing and becoming more of a close, tight-knit family, and I absolutely adored it for that. I know that most of us don't have super tight-knit families, but there is a wholesomeness to it that I think anyone can relate to. So, the animation style is kind of caricature-ish. It is cartoony. A lot of people would say it's got that Cal Art style, with the big eyes and, you know, very, very similar to all that kind of stuff. But I like that. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. So if you're looking for a movie to watch with your family, I highly recommend it. If you're looking for just a great comedy that's animated, highly, highly recommend. I mean, this movie cannot, like, in a sense, this movie to me is flawless. There really isn't much in it that I think I don't like. If I honestly try to think of something, it's nitpicky. Little tiny things here and there it just doesn't matter because it's a cartoon. It's a comedy. It doesn't need to be super specific in how that works. I mean, in this particular robot uprising, every single human, no matter what, is taken except for the Mitchells. So that immediately goes, okay, it's silly, you know. So again, highly recommend. I really think that everyone should check it out. Especially if you have a family, like sit around, you know, the couch, have a nice little movie night. It's not that long either. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, I think, something like that. So, and it constantly goes. It's never boring, which is a really nice touch too. At least for me as a 38-year-old adult, it's not boring, but kids might have a different view. But I thought it was great. I thought it was wonderful. I can't recommend it enough. It's an A+ for me. But yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for listening to me rant about this movie for 4 minutes. Check out all the links below. That's where you can follow the podcast that I do with Maya and Betty, which comes out every Friday. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got. Follow me on all socials under Chub Rock Geek. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.